Blue Jackets head coach John Tortorella, brief thoughts, but he got everything through in what he said there, obviously.
They found a way to win. We found a way to lose. And that's just, you could sense the frustration in his voice because it really felt like the Blue Jackets had this one in the bag. And San Jose is a team, you don't give those opportunities. That power play is pretty good on the road. Haven't scored a goal at home, but here they are again. You give them 3 or 4 opportunities, they're bound to get something out of it. And, face-off wins. That's the one-on-one battle. It's easy to break down after. But really thought the Blue Jackets could have, even when it was 3-3, I mean, I could sense on the bench from the Blue Jackets that they were panicking a little. They were sliding a little. And instead of saying, okay, let's stop this, play defense, wait to get our opportunities, and play the game that way, they kind of just waited to see how it was going to happen. And that's what really bit them at the end.
Yeah, and not only could you feel it down there, you could sense it everywhere.
Oh, could you?
Yeah,
Good.
I did. I mean, I see it because, like you said, then they start to do uncharacteristic things. And everything was working so well, and then all of a sudden you can see it almost, uh-oh. Yeah. And uh-oh usually turns bad in this game. It doesn't go good.
But 3-3 in the third is, you got to learn how to manage that. Like, okay, but, they scored. They're probably going to score. They're good. They're hungry. They want to come get the goal. And then they tie it up, and it's like, okay, you're still in it. Like, and then when they get that quick goal to go 4-3, then it was all a panic. Then you got to pull the goalie and try to find a way to get it done. That was short-lived. But I just think that there's certain points of this game you got to realize, and I think John Tortorella has done a great job of keeping these guys in the moment. He does that a lot in TV timeouts. He looks at the clock, the time on the clock. He'll say, boys, this is where we're at. Keep your head in it. Think this way. And it's nice for these young guys to go, oh, yeah, okay, we're in this. They didn't get that in that short period of time, and the next thing they knew, they were down a goal.
Does that surprise you at all? Because when they were 0-7 and 0-8, I can understand that. But they've had more success recently. And, again, for a game that you thought, they're playing like they're going to win 3-1, you can just see they're playing with a little cockiness out there. But when it's 3-3, did it surprise you at all that they did get to that state of mind?
They're still a little fragile, obviously, because, a 2-goal lead is a fun thing to have. It's a great thing. And then you see it go away, and you're like, oh, no. Instead, you got to be like, okay, a good thing we had that 2-goal lead because now we're even. And let's weather the storm, and let's get down there and take advantage of a backup goaltender. There's a lot of ways to paint the picture, and I think that's the picture they had to realize on the bench instead of squeezing the sticks more when it's 3-3. It's like, yeah, okay, you lost a 2-goal lead, but who cares? Let's go get this. And they didn't have that, and the Sharks did. The Sharks were down on the other end and thought, well, are we going to roll over or are we going to go after them? And they came up and went after it and got it.
Well, they'll have to sit on this one for a couple of days. They don't get a chance to play again until Wednesday night in New Jersey against the Devils. That'll do it for our portion of the Tim Hortons post-game show. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Stay tuned. Milan Jordan will continue with things after this on the Scioto Downs Columbus Blue Jackets Radio Network.